My name is Jens. I'm from Norway, and I play StarCraft II as a professional gamer for the Team Liquid.
Can you talk a little about your story? How did you become a professional StarCraft II player?
It started off with local competitions in my country, Norway, and I was basically just playing the game for fun, but as I attended more and more national competitions, I was also able to qualify for international competitions. So as I attended competitions around the world, I got more and more into it, and I got a desire to compete and win tournaments. So that's how I got into it.
Can you talk about how popular esports are in Norway?
In Norway, it's quite popular. We don't really have the same history as many other countries like South Korea or Sweden, where esports truly is established. But we have a small scene, and it's growing steadily, day by day, year by year, slowly but surely. So there is a decent amount of interest, but it's not as massive as, for instance, in South Korea.
Can you give us a sense of what you feel you sacrificed to become a pro?
That's quite a lot of things. I went to university, and I felt like even if I felt like the course didn't really fit me, or my studies didn't really fit me, I still had to give up my education, so to speak. I used to have a quite normal life before with a full-time job. I had a girlfriend. So I sacrificed quite a lot of time with friends and family. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on this game.
How much time do you end up in a normal week playing StarCraft II?
During the times I practice the most, it can be as much as 10 hours per day. But on a regular basis, I'd say I practice maybe 8 hours per day. So yeah, and apart from that, there's of course traveling, competitions, and you need to interact with your fans and people asking questions. You know, there's always something to do in addition to all the practice and all the competition. So it's kind of like a full-time job, but it's also a lot around it. And when you don't play, your mind is also focused on the game. You think about how to improve. You think about new strategies to use later in tournaments. Things like that, so it's always on your mind.
What's it like when you're in that booth, knowing that there's so many people out in a crowd like you are here at Comic-Con?
It's really special. It's very easy to get a bit nervous, but it's something that you have to work with, and eventually, if you've been to enough competitions, then you get used to the feeling. But every time I go to a tournament like this, I'm always grateful for all the fans that appear and cheer for the players. Because it's such a truly amazing feeling, because we spend so much time at home just practicing and practicing so much just to show our skills on the stage. And when the crowd then appreciates our play, then it truly means a lot to us professional gamers.